egregious, despicable, terrible.
This is like having your balls slammed in from a steel door.
The lies, the deception, the greed, and then I'll call it a wrap on my 2K career.
That's how I describe it.
Let me ask you guys something. If 2K reached out to you and said, we want to hand you a 2K logo, we want you to be a 2K next maker, would you accept? This video should help you guys get a little bit of insight if you guys ever considered affiliating yourself or your brand with 2K.
It's AllCity. Load up that clip.
All right, y'all. So very recently, some former Next Makers, they got together and had a podcast to share their experience and let you guys know what it is to be a Next Maker. This way, if any of you guys ever considered the idea of being affiliated with 2K, becoming a Next Maker, or getting a 2K logo, you guys know what you're getting yourself into. I put together a compilation of clips and snippets to review from an absolutely amazing podcast that AllThatJazz put out. Salute to AllThatJazz for bringing awareness to this issue. I have a link to the full podcast in the description below. Y'all be sure to check that out because it was pretty dope. Very interesting. Good job, y'all. Now, this podcast has some pretty heavy hitters, and we finna get into all the details, listen in, and see what they feeling like.
There is nothing to lose because regardless of the positives aspects there are of being involved with 2K, just having your name, there's a stigma involved with the name, the word Next Maker. There is a stigma involved with that. There is now a stigma involved with being linked with 2K.
I think that
I just want to pause it right quick. Do you guys feel like there is actually a stigma now involved with being affiliated with 2K? If you wanted to become a Next Maker, attempt to further your career within the 2K community as a 2K creator, will being affiliated with 2K actually stunt that growth? Or would it be beneficial for you guys as a 2K creator to affiliate yourself with 2K, become a Next Maker, or get a 2K logo? Hopefully, these are some of the questions that you guys will be able to have answered by the end of this video.
In a nutshell, like the experience I've had, it's one of the most jarring experiences I've had in my life, to the point where like I just feel like I have to get away from it. Like it's just not a positive thing. Let's put it that way. It's not a positive experience. I'm not going to break NDA on anything, but I'm going to be open. This is something I'll clear up really quickly. This is something I can talk about. Next Makers have no involvement in the game.
The game would be different if you all did have a say. I mean,
yeah, but the game that we tested isn't the game that I'm playing. If you are...
Hey, I'm not even going to let that slide. Now, a lot of the reasons why players like to become Next Makers is because they get invited to Community Day, or you get invited to playtest the game, whether that's on Community Day or not. But how beneficial is that if the game that you're testing prior to release is not even the game that is sold on release? So imagine that you guys are playtesting a game that seems absolutely amazing, and then on release is something completely different. That could actually hurt you as a 2K creator, but we're gonna let this go on.
This game cycle, the things that I've wanted to address or have addressed, and the things that have been addressed, the answer is 0. I've tried every strategy possible. I don't even get a response. Not even a response, not even acknowledgement, nothing. They don't care. I'm completely fed up of just feeling like held accountable for saying the truth. When we talk about lies that have been told, they are actual lies. It's not my opinion. It's not my perception. I'm not bad-mouthing people. I'm not sabotaging anyone. I'm not playing the other side. I'm just saying it how it is. There's been multiple instances this year where you have lied, and I've called you out on it directly. No.
Salute to AllThatJazz, by the way, for being this vulnerable. It takes a lot of courage to come out and make something like this happen. There's obviously a flaw in the system where creators are risking their whole platform and the community that they built behind that platform for 2K, and their thoughts, opinions, and ideas are not even acknowledged when presented to 2K through the avenues that 2K allows Next Makers to present their ideas in. As a creator, the community that you build is going to end up looking to you for answers about gameplay when the community wants specific changes to be made. The community naturally has this expectation for 2K Next Makers to serve as liaisons toward change. And here you have it, a former 2K Next Maker straight saying they don't even get an acknowledgement when they present the ideas that you guys give them.
No one has really ever pulled the curtain back on this. Ever.
It's very evident that Next Makers feedback is going nowhere, right? Yeah. For myself, I wanted to be a Next Maker a year ago. Once I realized that realistically, that means absolutely nothing and that's nothing to do with the Next Maker, what's the point of being in it? All you get is a free trip to Community Day. You guys aren't getting on payroll. You guys aren't getting money back for this.
The thing that I've always felt uncomfortable with is this idea that they're doing me a favor. Because that's how everything feels. But the whole thing was just presented. It's like they were trying to convince me that this was some huge favor they were doing for me. Okay, I understand you flew me a long way and you got me involved, but let's not act like it's just one-sided.
It almost hurts you more than it helps you. The people on YouTube who get the most views on videos, they're not next makers, because being a next maker, if anything, only hurts you. Like, what is a next maker? Like, how does that help a person? What's a logo help a creator? I mean, I know people who have logos who maybe the stream they got their logo, their views went up a little bit, and then it's back to where it started. It's not going to help you grow as a creator, numbers-wise, views-wise, financially, at all.
I want to say this in the best way I can possible. On the outside looking in, it seems like there was this type of mystique there, you know, there was this type of lore there that I wanted as a content creator, that I wanted as a 2K guy. I feel, unfortunately, all that lore, all that mystique, all that gold is turned to fool's gold, you know, and it's tarnished.
I tell you guys, it's disheartening to hear former Next Makers coming out and sharing their experience with us about what it is to be a Next Maker. As a content creator, you're probably naturally thinking like, this is a come up, this is a huge W, until that reality hits, where you find out your community, the community that you built on your particular platform, has certain expectations of you, and 2K also now has expectations of you, and those things clash because 2K's interests do not match community interests. And in my opinion, that's the core root to this problem. Why does 2K interests not align with community interests? A lot of creators have strong opinions about gameplay, and 2K can't necessarily make everybody happy. Some of the things that I've heard from other creators offering advice or opinions about gameplay is that 2K, they don't even want opinions from other people about gameplay. They're dead set in their development of gameplay is the right way. They're the gatekeepers and they have every right to feel that way. 2K has lacked a community manager for as long as I can remember. And it seems that 2K's answer was to develop this program called the Next Makers. I imagine a part of the reason for the development of Next Makers was to serve as a liaison between the 2K community and 2K development. But a lot of 2K creators are left in limbo because 2K strips them of all the power that helped bring up their 2K community on their particular platform. So a lot of creators are left looking like they're being deceitful when they don't speak their honest truths about the development of current 2K games. If 2K was developed anything close to the 2Ks that were prime 2K, none of this would be an issue. But 2K has gone so far away from their natural development cycle, incorporating greed into gameplay and then seeking out particular creators to get them on their side so that nobody is speaking poorly about this new way of developing 2K. I imagine 2K wanted everybody to jump on board this wagon, but 2K failed to get the creators back, failed to show the results of what it means to be affiliated with 2K. So now a lot of former 2K affiliates are coming out and sharing their story. It really sucks because in my heart of hearts, this should have been an absolutely amazing, great thing for creators and the community in general. But instead, it just turned into one big mess. Now, the definition of success is subjective to the person that's pursuing it. And I want to make certain that you guys understand that my goal is just not to down 2K and the 2K Next Maker program, because I've noticed some people making good use of the Next Maker program. One Red Mike, for instance, an amazing creator. Y'all should go check them out. And also Bash World, going crazy being affiliated with the 2K Next Maker program. But the sad reality is that that's not the experience for the good majority of people who are affiliated with 2K. If you guys have ideas on how to make that program better, please share your thoughts in the comment section below, because I think it is a good idea. It's just not implemented and rolled out properly. And in my heart of hearts, I would like to believe that it's really based in the creator. Whoever chooses to get affiliated with 2K, the success from there on in is really based in the creator. But if you like speaking truth, if you as a creator would like to speak on the faults in the development process of 2K in hopes for resolution for future iterations of 2K, you put yourself in a bind. I'll definitely keep you guys posted on the future of the Next Maker program. Any information that we receive, I'll definitely share it here on the platform. Hopefully this video gave you guys some insights in where you would choose to pursue and lead your 2K creator path. I will be going live in just a little while. Y'all be sure to tune in. Y'all be sure to keep it locked. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join our Discord. We'd love to have you. The link for Discord will be in the description below. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and y'all be sure to keep it locked right here at AllCity Live TV, because we got a bunch more NBA 2K24 news, information, and updates coming your way. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.